Ta-da! So I got a brand new washer and dryer finally. I've been struggling for years. My dryer stopped working years ago, tried to fix it, couldn't. I've been hanging clothes to dry. Well then, more recently, like a year ago, the washer stopped working. I've been washing clothes by hand, so I finally got a new washer and dryer, but my nerves are shot. I didn't want people here, the whole thing, and this is stressing me out. But I disconnected the washer myself, so this is just installing it. Should just be the same thing in reverse, kind of, right? But first step is I've got to take off all the plastic and everything, so I'll do that. I'm so out of it that at first the sticker, I thought it was a guy doing a handstand. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? But it's supposed to be a dolly. That's the wheel, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm like, my nerves are shot. Never have your back to the camera. That's the first rule. But sometimes you don't have a choice. Old certified Tide. Okay. I like when stickers come off perfectly. I hate when there's those little bits you have to scrape off. So there's a bunch of stuff inside here to get out. So manual and some detergent and a zip tie, I think, to connect the hose to the drain hose if you want. Okay, this one has an agitator in the middle. My last one didn't. It had a space, like they used to have these agitators in the old days, and then they didn't have one, and you would just put the stuff around the perimeter anyway, but this actually has an agitator in the middle, so okay. And it looks quite big inside. I'm gonna have a lot of laundry to do. So I gotta pull it out a little so I can see what's going on at the back. So this is the back. It's got the hot and cold. This is covered. It's caution hot. I'm going to have to take that off to connect the hose. Hopefully water doesn't come out. Maybe I should get a bucket. I was expecting a hose to be coming out that you put in here, but it looks like it's just in there. I don't know. I guess I have to pull it out. So one of the first things you have to do with the new dryer is to make sure that it's level. Hopefully it is. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not exactly, it's slightly off of the middle. So it's got feet on the bottom and you have to adjust them. I'm going to have to make this one a bit taller, I guess. So it's perfectly level that way, but it was just slightly off the other way. Hopefully this works. Anyway, I've got a coaster under there. I hope that's good enough. It was pretty much almost level. So I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting a hose that would be like hanging down, but I guess to move it, they wouldn't have it hanging down. I've got a bucket here just in case, because I don't know if it's going to have water in it, like they have water to test it or something. Like, I don't know what is going on with this. Like, how do I even get this out of here? I'm going to have to look at instructions. I wasn't expecting this. Like, this seems like it's wedged in there that it doesn't come out. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so this is supposed to pull out of here, but they don't bother to tell you how hard it's going to be to get the thing out. Like, are you kidding me? Seriously, just keeps going. Doo-doo-doo. This could go on forever. Wee, okay. There we go. So now this goes in there. What is it? Okay, yeah, so there's a part, like there's
the ridges, and then it's different. I guess this part at the bottom is the part that you go in there. I don't think you need to connect this to any, I don't think that's going anywhere. And now I got to connect the water things. Now this, I guess they had this closed off because if you didn't want to use hot water, if you were just going to be using cold water, then you would have everything coming from the cold. That's why they had that covered, I guess. So one thing that's really aggravating to me is in the olden days, they would give you all the parts that you needed. They would be included. And now, nope. Oh, by the way, you're going to need hoses. They're not included. And it's a good thing I asked, because I called the store and I said, are the hoses included? Because I heard online that a lot of manufacturers don't include them anymore. And they said, no, they're not. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll have to get new ones. He said, well, a lot of people just use their old ones. But I read that you're only supposed to use them 5 years. It's already been like 12 years. So I don't think so. So anyway, I got new ones. They're Eastman. They're stainless steel. So yeah, so these are the hoses to connect to the washer and then to the water supply. So that's the next step, and hopefully this goes well, because my nerves are shot and I'm sweating, and I just want this to be over. So okay, so these parts, okay, let's, well, at least they're red. I was going to say they're red and blue, but no, they're the same. So anyway, one's just going to be for hot and one for cold, but I guess they're the same. It doesn't matter, or does it say? No. So coiled up. Okay. So these hook onto the washing machine and then connect up to the water, and you just have to make sure that you connect the right thing to the right thing. So they're labeled on the machine, so just make sure you connect cold to cold and hot to hot. It's a pretty tight squeeze in here. Like, this isn't even a room, it's a closet, and I'm trying to wedge. Okay, so you just have to make sure you're connecting the right thing to the right thing. So this is the hot. I had to get some gloves to try to grip it better. Yeah, that's better. So you hand tighten the thing on as much as you can, and then you just give it a bit of a turn with a wrench. This is turning on by hand. Okay, it gets to a certain point, it won't go any further. So that's on there. Now this is H for hot, so that I got to make sure the other end goes into the hot. And it's all coiled in an awkward way. Yeah, the gloves were a good idea because the rubber gives you more of a grip. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's on there pretty good by hand. So that's hot. Double check. H. Hot. And there we go. Now we got to do the cold. Okay, so now I'm doing the cold one. And the hose doesn't really help you because it's so kinked up in a way that you don't. The hose is completely kinked up in a way that you don't want, and it's very hard to work with. For Pete's sake. Okay, let's get this guy on here. Okay. Again, tighten by hand as far as it will go, and then, good Lord, this is all, what is it doing now? I'm going to hold the camera while I do this too, because on the tripod it wouldn't reach over here. This is quite twisted around. Nothing ever goes smoothly. Like other videos, it's like they make everything look so easy, but then in real life, does it ever go that smoothly? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Okay, so now this is connecting to the cold. I had to change hands, that was too awkward. Okay, so now connecting the cold hose. Okay, so cold to cold and hot to hot. Of course, they're crisscrossed, like they couldn't, God forbid they have it going right where you need it. Anyway, okay, so, and then that thing's in there. Hopefully that doesn't come out. And so everything's on there. Okay, I'm gonna tighten it a bit with a wrench. So I was gonna try to use this, but it's just not working. So I'm gonna have to use this again, even though it's so awkward. This can get out of the way for a minute. That. Okay, you guys, just wait. Just wait there. Hopefully that's tight enough. Hopefully that's tight enough. I mean, it's just on screwing onto a plastic thing, so I don't want to like break it or something. Okay, now this drain hose guy has to go back here because pull that out because it's in the way. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. Okay, and then I turn the water back on and hope that there's no leaks. These were hard to turn off. And there is a leak. So that's not good. Try this again. Tightened it quite a bit. Heard some water running into the machine. This is not leaking now. Okay, that's hot water on. Cold water. God, this is so hard to move. Okay, the gloves. This is so hard to move. My God, it's so tight. Okay, and okay, we're good. No leaks, they're okay. All right, the water is on. So the last step is just plugging it in and hoping that it works. So now just to plug it in. Go. And it's doing something. It's getting some water in there. Okay. It's doing something on its own. I didn't tell it to, but I guess that's just what it does when it's starting up to test it out. I don't know. It's doing something, I guess, test cycle or something, like I didn't set it to anything. So it's doing something, I don't know, I don't remember this ever with other washers, so it's just, it started on its own, it's doing something, whether it's filling with what, I don't know, but anyway, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So I really wasn't expecting this. The washer started itself, I guess, doing a test cycle, which I guess it has to do, but it just freaked me out because it's like it's possessed. Going by itself, but anyways, at least it's running and everything's working and it's not leaking or anything, so hopefully that's it. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.